going on, everybody? New Year's Eve, Happy New Year's. I hope everybody has a safe holiday. Watch out for the, watch out for the swervers, not the servers. Watch out for the swervers, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people tonight getting a drink on. Yeah. What I thought I would do is a 6-month review on what I think of Schneider and their IC program. And if I had to give it a grade, since nothing's perfect, I would give them an A minus, maybe a strong B plus. Overall, even if anybody's watched my videos, and I appreciate all the subscribers. I finally hit 100 subscribers, which I'm very happy. I've been waiting a long time to get to that point. I know my content is pretty much what this is right here. Eventually, I want to get into showing you how I work my numbers, which I do a lot of that in my own noggin, but the things I think about, the things I try to do out here, I do, would like to get into more of that. I would also like to get a GoPro and a GoPro mount. While this company does not want you doing, driving down the road talking to a video, I could still get some footage driving to add in here and there for some of the things that I find interesting. But yeah, let's get back to this review. Overall, strong B plus, A minus, somewhere in that range. They can be a little, honestly. Schneider is very. They can be a little overboard in what I consider on the safety thing, and the only reason I say that is not because I don't think every driver should try to be as safe as they possibly can out here. Not only because your family would probably like to see you back home, but the people that you drive around on a daily basis, I'm sure their families would like to see them back at home. And we've all seen it with some of these nutcases out here. Truck driving, you have to be a little aggressive. You just do, because if you're not, these people out here will run you over. But on that same token, there's a limit to your aggression. There's a point where you just become dangerous. And I know everybody's seen it out here. I don't know. I guess some of these guys and gals out here, and I'll say guys more than gals because it's generally guys, they got the wrong mindset, in my opinion, to drive a truck. They probably got the wrong mindset to drive a car. But they definitely got the wrong mindset to drive a truck. So yeah, I mean, their safety, they don't, I had one hard brake event since I've been here in a construction zone. What the truck considered a hard brake event. I had to talk on the phone for 5 minutes the following day. Not a big deal. The reason I do say about their stringent safety, when you go to the terminal, they want you to wear boots and a vest. I don't have a problem with the vest, but in the summertime, I don't like my feet getting hot and sweaty from wearing boots. I prefer tennis shoes. They're more comfortable for me. I haven't had really anybody say anything about the fact that I don't wear boots. Except that I was in Indianapolis. I ran into um, my old trainer who still works for Schneider. Actually, he's a trainer on the yard now. And I was talking to him, and the gentleman, another trainer, was standing there, and I mentioned, I told him, yeah, I came back in the Schneider IC program, blah, blah, blah. And, the guy made the joke, well, that explains why you don't have boots on. And I just looked at him, I said, well, they're closed-toed shoes, and at least they're not flip-flops. Because I've seen drivers on terminal yards wearing flip-flops. Can't tell me it doesn't happen. Can't tell me it doesn't happen. I've seen it. So yeah, that's the only thing that's kind of like, really, I think you carry that a little too far. It's not like we're carrying around heavy objects that we might drop on our toes. And if a truck runs over your toes, somebody really screwed up. And if a truck runs you over, them boots are not going to help you one iota. Not one iota. So yeah, as far as that goes, I do like the structure, with the terminals that they have. With some of the smaller, more or less they're drop lots, but they do have facilities. There's a couple of those, one in Tennessee, just west of Nashville. It's a gated, secured lot. In Louisiana, they have a secured lot, no facility, but it is a gated, secured lot that I picked up a loaded trailer out of one of them. But the terminals, you can't complain about the terminals. You really can't. Indianapolis, the ones I've been to on a regular basis, Gary, Indiana, Indianapolis, Green Bay wasn't too bad, but it's, it was what it was. Dallas, which they're building a brand new facility over there, and I've already told you my thoughts on spending millions of dollars on a new facility in a market that doesn't support it. And West Memphis, free laundry. The showers are truck stop quality showers. I mean, it's your own room, locked door. I've worked for companies where their idea of a free shower for a driver at a terminal is a series of stalls with a curtain, and that's it. So yeah, plus like they have the grills and where you can get breakfast, lunch, dinner. I wish they stayed open a little later, because there's been times where I've been there late, hungry, and would like something quick and easy, and they're already closed. But that just is what it is. They're not 24-hour, but they're there. So I mean, as far as terminals, they're set up nice. They are set up nice. So they do take care of their drivers in that aspect. So yeah, when the new Dallas or Wilmer, Texas facility opens, I will get video of that, because I'm, judging by the photos or the renderings I've seen, it's gonna be a nice facility. So yeah, on the terminal side of things, great support there from the company, as far as what they offer. What else? Working the load board. I've gotten a lot more familiar with the customers in the areas I like to run. It can be frustrating at times to try to put together, loads for the week. Just for the simple fact is, and again, I don't like going to Northeast. That's on me. There is money to be made in the Northeast if you don't mind going there. I was actually looking at 2 loads, picking up and going to same locations in New York, which I haven't even put the New York sticker on the nose of my truck yet, because I'm resisting that as much as possible. But I was willing to throw the sticker on the nose to take these loads. They were light, they paid well, and I was able to look, and had these loads became real and I was able to get one of them, there was definitely freight available to get me back out of that area. But they were dummy loads. They never became real loads because whenever I had a chance, I was checking on the load board when I would stop, and my wife was checking the load board, trying to, as soon as one of them became real, I was going to grab one. It's just that nice of a load. Unfortunately, I'd never seen them become real, and they just vanished. So whatever happened, I don't know. Could have been wrong time, wrong place. Who knows? But anyway, didn't get them. So yeah, I mean, the areas that I run in and prefer to run in and stay in, it can be a little more hit and miss. But even going to the Northeast, from what I've looked at the load board, can be hit or miss. Obviously, going in generally pays really good. Coming back out can be very iffy. If I ran that area and probably got more familiar with it, that probably wouldn't be as big an issue. But it's my resistance going up there that makes it a little more difficult here. But again, at 6 months, I've gotten pretty familiar with the load board. I've gotten pretty familiar with the customers in the areas I like to go. So while it could be better, I wish it was better. I wish there was more. When you find a load in the areas you want to run, like some of the loads that I've already run, getting out of those areas can be hit or miss. I just wish they had more options in those areas to make that a little easier. But again, overall, as far as the load board goes, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not killing myself. I'm not killing myself out here by any means. And again, and I'll say it, even if I make company money running in this program, picking my own freight, deciding when I want to go home or when I need to go home, I can. I would rather do that. I'd rather do this and make that money than have someone dispatch me. Just plain and simple. It's just the way it is. And I'm not going to say any different on that, because that's the way I look at it. Because going on a load board, picking your own freight, it's not that big of a deal. It really isn't. At first, it seems a little daunting, but it doesn't take longer to kind of get to know things. So you should be able, anybody that wants to come into this program, you should be able to, it shouldn't be, I haven't lost money since I've been here. I've had break-even weeks, but I haven't lost anything. I haven't had a week where, other than when I was going to go Landstar last time, I haven't had a week where I was actually, my revenue didn't meet my costs. But it took 1 week to recover that. So, yeah. So as far as that goes, I'm more than happy. I'm more than happy to be able to pick my own freight and figure those things out. Just like just a simple thing of buying fuel. The more I look at it, the more I think about it, the more I plan for it, the better that's gotten. Because, I'm not I wish our discount was a bigger discount with Love's, because I would fuel at Love's and use Love's way more than anybody else if I could. But with our discount, compared to say if I bought at Love's, I just, no matter where I'm at, the discounted Pilot with Snyder, it's just hard to walk away from that. I bought fuel from Mom and Pop's out of my own business account, and I've saved money there too. And when I first started, I was going under the assumption, I literally would buy 50 gallons here, 50 gallons there, 50 gallons there, 50 gallons. What I've realized, like, I just left Texas, my tanks are full. Because where I'm going to be going, it's going to get expensive. So, save as much money up front and, nickel and dime it coming back out. That's all I can say. Just the way it goes. So, when I first started this program, even when I was in Texas, I'd buy 50, 60, 70 gallons, thinking I was doing myself a favor by, only buying that much. But being as it's Tuesday, today is the first day of the next pay week, I filled up. I filled up at $2.50 something a gallon. Yeah. Just try not to buy any more, of the high priced fuel. Missouri is a good area. Fuel prices in Missouri is always good. Texas has been really good. Arkansas, not so much. Florida, no. Georgia, definitely not. Mississippi was pretty good, and they've gotten a little higher than they've been. Alabama, about the same as Mississippi, really. But then once you jump into Tennessee and start going north, it just goes up from there. Except for Missouri. Missouri's, their fuel taxes are not bad, so their fuel prices are pretty good. So if say I was coming out of West Memphis, I wouldn't even buy fuel at the terminal. If I had enough, I'd make it to Missouri, and that's where I'd buy my fuel. It's just cheaper. So, but we can go into a whole fuel spiel sometime later. But my overall assumption is, if you're not happy with trucking, this program's not probably going to help that mindset much. But if trucking is something you don't mind doing, or you just, like some, they just love it. Trucking is just the thing. Then a program like this would probably do you real good. If you got a strong work ethic, and you don't mind getting up in the morning and doing what you got to do, it's a good program. It is. You can make money. It is, the rates, actually right now, being right after Christmas, it's contract freight. So the rates don't change a whole lot. Usually fuel surcharge will fluctuate that a little bit because that goes up and down based on fuel prices. But overall, the spot market can be better and it can also be worse. So, it just depends on what world you want to live in. Here, it's generally contract freight, but you look at the same places and usually it doesn't fluctuate a whole lot just because, again, unless fuel surcharge changes, because that's exactly what contract freight is. They've agreed to this amount, and that really doesn't change. Spot market's different. That's based on, need. more than it is consistency. So yeah, I'm happy with the truck. Is it pricey? If you look at it, yeah. But I was talking to a guy in the CB the other day, going across 22 through Mississippi. He had come on the CB asking me, about the Schneider program. Obviously, they own their own truck. And we got on the subject of the cost of the truck. And he came back. Of course, he thought, what I was paying was high, which, it ain't cheap. But on the same token, in the conversation, they spent $40,000 on their truck last year in repairs, plus downtime. Now, if the truck breaks down, I got downtime. I'm not spending $40,000. It's all under warranty. So, if you look at what my truck payment is, they spent almost what I spend in my truck payments a year just in repairing the truck last year. So, could I have bought used? Yeah. Could that have went good? Sure could have. But it could also really easily have went bad, and I'd be sitting here in a hole because DF system or something puked out. So I'm more than happy with the decision I made to go with this truck. I am. Could I have selected a year older truck and got a little less payment? Sure it could. Sure it could. With warranty? Sure. But I didn't. So just have to live with what I got. I don't know really what else to say other than I'm happy I'm here and I'm glad I stayed. I am. It all comes down to it. It's all the same job. You're calling freight. You're driving a truck. You're dealing with traffic. You're dealing with customers. It's trucking. The only difference is I got a lot more freedom in this program than I would as a company driver. At this point, if I had to go back to be a company driver, I would probably walk away from trucking. I don't want to be dispatched. I don't want anybody telling me what I got to do and when I got to do it. I don't. With this, I pick the load. I decide when I want to run it. As long as I get it from point A to point B, I don't have to talk to nobody at all. I can run it the way I want to. I can run it how I want to. Having the responsibility and the ability to make the decisions that I'm able to make on a daily basis doing this, I'm good with it. I'm really, really good with it. So, if that's what you want, is my opinion, that's my opinion. It's a good program, and anyone, again, don't mind coming out here and doing what they got to do. If you're driving company, it for me is a lot better over here in this world than it was in that one, because I can be a really good, employee. I can be a really good worker, but a really bad employee. So other than that, I'm going to stop here and call it a day. I appreciate you guys taking time. If you got any questions, let me know. Be safe. We'll talk to you.